Thanksgiving 1983, Hawaii has many reasons to be thankful. Kauai still shows much of Hurricane Eva's mark, and a professional surfer continues his fight for life.
The Channel 2 News at 6 with Joe Moore.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us this Thursday, and happy Thanksgiving to you. People from a number of Honolulu churches and denominations gathered at Central Union Church this morning to begin Thanksgiving Day with prayers and singing. Ray Lovell reports.
This interfaith or ecumenical Thanksgiving Day service is a tradition at Central Union. Worshippers, priests, and ministers came today from Sacred Heart's Roman Catholic Church, First Presbyterian, Church of the Crossroads, and Manoa Valley United Church of Christ. A part of the tradition is the arrival of the pilgrims, people of the congregation dressed in the manner of the people who held the first Thanksgiving in North America 360 years ago. And they recited the prayer prayed by the pilgrims at that first Thanksgiving in 1623.
For all the earth and the fullness and bounty thereof we thank Almighty God. Let everything that has breath praise the Lord. Amen.
This is Ray Lovell, Channel 2 News.
The Soviets want to point more nuclear warheads at Europe and the United States. Kauai still faces cleanup after Hurricane Eva. And a preview of tomorrow's high school prep bowl.
The Channel 2 News at 10 with Joe Moore, Hawaii's top-rated late evening newscast 7 days a week.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday, Thanksgiving night.
And children came hand in hand to Central Union Church, along with the adults, to an interfaith service this morning. And some came in costume.
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord. Sing unto him. Sing praises unto him for the precious things of heaven and earth.
Stand around, may God bless you. If you haven't got a thing for me, may God bless you.
Stay tuned for more Christmas fun.
Kani kani pele, kani kani pele, kani mao mane. Pele amako ika wala ana ika kaahali o kali. Kani kani pele, kani kani pele, kani mao mane. Pele amako ika wala ana ika kaahali o kali. coconut, and one minor bird and one papaya tree. Number 3, day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 3 dry squid, 2 coconut, and one minor bird and one papaya tree. Number 4, day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 4 flower lake, 3 dry squid, 2 coconut, and one minor bird and one papaya tree. Number
me. Everyone says to me, what is it you must be? So I say, Mr. Punch, we went downtown for lunch, but the waiter simply bowed and said, crocodiles are not allowed. So I said, to make it very clear to everyone who's here. Crocodiles are inferior. Alligators are superior. Because
is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible fish. A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought. And though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But living that sort of life is what you wish. You may grow up to be a fish, and all the monkeys are in the zoo. Every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. You could be swinging, you could be swinging, you could be swinging on a star.
Two ancient hula dances celebrating local animals. Next, a powerful kahiko about the Hawaiian black pua'a, or pig.
Ai, pua'ahiwa.
Kui ka honua e pua, kui ka honua e pua, olo helele I e pua, olo helele I e pua, ki kala nui e pua, ki kala nui e pua, e kuia, e kuia, e ku ihu, e kuia, e kuia, e ku ihu, hua ai ka pua,
Ono ono ia,
hua ai ka pua,
ono ono ia.
e pua hiva, e pua keia, e kuika lepo, e kuika lepo, e pua hiva, e pua ula, e kuika lepo, e kuika lepo, kuika honua e pua, kuika honua e pua, olo helele I e pua, olo helele I e pua, ki kala nui e pua, ki kala nui e pua. Eku ia, eku iku, eku ihu, eku ia, eku ihu, hua ai ka pua'a,
Ono ono ia,
hua ai ka pua'a,
ono ono ia.
e pua'a hiva, e pua'a keia, e kuika lepo, e kuika lepo, e pua'a hiva, e pua'a ula, e kuika lepo, e kuika lepo.
E melo, pua'ahiwa.
Now our halau performs Kamanu o Kamoku Lehua, about the Eva bird living on Lehua Island just off Ni'ihau.
Ai, kamanu o kumoku lehua.
Ka opu ka iwa, ka lapa he, ka iwa ka manu, o ka olai ka makani e. E ta manu o upane wai o lehua, o nā manu ka pua kuhai moana e, mai hele a una o le ino ai, o kolohe o alai mai sa unu lao. Punia I luna I taha lau a ola ka I luna maka ihi o lea, I ka ulu I ka lai o ka I malo, maka hai wai sa mo le lehua la lehua, o lehua la lehua, o nā lehua,
Ala ka I kau,
o nā lehua.
I luna to ila.
Wano no hoho I po me ke koe kohe, uanu mai ele I sa uanoi, aua mai oe ka wai kana nā la ua nei e, aua mai oe ka wai kana nā la ua nei e, nā li e o ni mai nei e a.
E melo, kamanu o kumoku lehua. Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, send Chippy to the mall. Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, send the monkey to the chin. All night long they chatter away, all day long they're happy and gay, swinging and singing in the honky-tonky way. Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, please honk, I love but you. dangling from my sail, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. Looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. Looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Looks like I've got a tiger by the Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities are Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I could be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. You look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, that's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life.
When you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear, and you prick a raw paw, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw, but you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big pawpaw.
I'm giving you a clue. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. So just relax, oh yeah, in my backyard. If you act like a bee ants, you're working too hard. Don't spend your time just looking around for something you want that can't be found. When you find out you can live without it, go on, not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Oh yeah.
Honolulu Boy Choir, you get to travel to all kinds of places and have good fun.
Places I have been, cities I have seen, with concrete canyons rising from the ground. Miles and miles of asphalt trails stretch across the land, stampeding little ponies leading smoke along the way. Going back to Honolulu country, stars at night, no city lights. Honolulu country, my home on the range. Honolulu country, raindrops on the grass grow strong. Honolulu
You know, it's always good to be back home in Honolulu for the holidays.
Christmas in Honolulu, palm trees instead of pine, surfing instead of sleigh rides, soon be fine. Trade winds instead of blizzards, Santa should take my advice and spend the season right here in paradise. Icicles may look pleasing, beautiful to behold, but temperatures less than 80 leave me cold. Hot toddies by the fireside, muffler and mittens on hand, would inspire a change of plan. I'll spend Christmas walking along the sand. Sandcastles are like snowmen, neither is built to last. Just like a Christmas snow that fades so fast. But we'll sing our Yuletide carols under Hawaiian skies, sharing laughter, you and I. We'll spend Christmas right here in paradise.
May the Christmas gifts of joy and peace be yours throughout the year. This is so special here in Hawaii. Good friends of all nationalities celebrate the reason for this happy, happy season.
Bethlehem.
Holidays featuring the Honolulu Boy Choir has been sponsored in part by Aloha Airlines. Let us show you how to fly. And by Times Supermarkets, wishing all Hawaii a safe and happy holiday season.
Pictures from the Big Island. Also, Ann Botticelli has the report.
It appears to be the highest set of lava fountains yet. Scientists at the U.S. Geological Survey say the tube of molten lava hit 800 feet earlier today, and although exact measurements of last night's action couldn't be obtained, observers report fountaining then was much higher, about 1,200 feet. The siege lasted 19 hours, from 7:45 last night until 3 this afternoon. USGS scientist Reggie Okamura says the most prominent flow of lava from the outburst juts northeast of the Pu'uo vent into the forest, snaking along for some 3 miles. There is no threat to property. This is the same vent that's been burping for 8 months. It's the 15th major phase of the 13-month-long eruption. The last episode was just about 2 weeks ago. Okamura says he's pretty sure the activity is done for the day, but a tremor beneath the surface of the vent indicates magma is still moving below, and another episode is possible. Ann Botticelli, KITV4 News.
Well, but
series of spectaculars began in January of '83, and like most of them, it didn't hurt or threaten anyone or anything except ohia trees. The fountaining has ended for now, but the underground movement of magma has not, and so the best guess is stand by for more from Madame Pele.
And coming up, things look grim for U.S. policy and the
He rushed over here with no dinner just to become another one of the guys.
Oh, I think they're all ready to take you up in here. In fact,
Tom Selleck is great as an actor, but we were about to find out just how great this little beauty is in real life, off the set and on the volleyball court.
He's very good. He's a hustler.
We pick on him a lot, but tonight we're going to pick on him terrible.
I know he's older than we are.
you guys are cruel.
But he's a fierce competitor on the volleyball court.
Do you ever say to yourself, what's he got that I haven't got?
Oh, all the time. All the time. Yeah, we can't figure it out.
This is a pretty serious event tonight. It's a benefit.
The Olympic team needs the funds. The more funds they have, the more trips they can take, the more international competition they can play against, and hopefully win a medal at the Olympics. Maybe even a gold medal.
This Tom Selleck poster will help raise some of the gold, as Tom is giving all the proceeds to the U.S. Olympic volleyball teams.
It looks like the swelling's gone down.
No, my answer is fine. Has to be fine.
Has to be fine.
Earlier this afternoon, I went to his office at the studio to find out what else Tom Selleck is up to.
Is everybody rolling?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
We're
Except
rolling.
me.
Yeah,
real thing.
Okay.
Except you and I.
How long do we get? How long do we have you for this time? 10 minutes, maybe?
Somewhere between 20 seconds and death. I don't know.
Okay, can we talk? I have to...
Yes.
Now, don't, this is serious. This is a serious
I'll put on my serious face.
Now...
I think it's all right if two people are mature and liberal and there's some degree of attraction. That's the wrong answer.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Now you totally made me lose my... Wait a minute. Let me look at my notes. Okay. No, the press kind of...
Yes.
Remember the press?
I know them.
They kind of labeled you the hunk.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've heard that. Actually, it's more than that now. It's macho mega hunk. So you should... I mean, that's the latest thing I've seen.
That's a lot to live up to.
It's impossible.
No,
so I
it's
don't
not.
bother.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is. It's someone else's judgment, you know, and there's no way to accept those kind of things because I'll guarantee you there's going to be another macho mega hunk. And then if I won't be him anymore, and I really believe that stuff, well, I don't know what I'll do.
No, that is a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's got to be somewhat tough. And does
No, it isn't tough, and I don't mind. Oh. I don't mind it. It's hardly a cross to bear, but it's bizarre, to say the least.
What about macho mega hunk in his private life? I mean, doesn't it affect your
I
private
shrink
life?
considerably. I don't know what to do with about that. What are you doing?
I beg your pardon.
Well, I know, it's just not, I am not a macho mega hunk in my private life. I'm not so sure I am here either.
I did make some promises before I came here that I would ask you just one or two other questions, you know, for the girls at home.
Yes.
That want to know.
Yes, if two people are mature and liberal.
Oh, God.
That's...
You've worked that out, haven't you?
No, I just...
But you're not liberal at all. You're conservative, it would appear.
I think I'm very liberal. I think I think I'm in the center of the political spectrum. I think the extreme right and the extreme left don't meet at the opposite ends of a 180-degree scale. I think it's a circle, and they meet together, and they're both totalitarian. And I'm very much an advocate of individual liberty and the free market. That's about all I really stand for.
Magnum is really an all-American hero. I mean, Magnum is polite.
He tries.
He's anti-drug.
Yes. Well, I am, and Magnum very definitely is. Yeah, that's probably because of me.
Tom, tell me about the character you play in your new movie, Lassiter.
Well, I think the character in Lassiter is, my voice just does it. I was told to get out of the business for that. No, the character is a lot different. It's just, I liked it because he's a lot rougher at the edges, and the style of the film is kind of, well, it's a lot rougher at the edges. It's just a bit more down to earth. And he plays a jewel thief. He's a lot more sophisticated than Magnum. And his attitude towards women's a lot different.
Can I take you back?
Yes.
Take you back
to L.A.?
No. To you know, the kind of the hunk thing, if I can, just for a minute.
You can if you want.
Because I empathize, you know, I understand what it must be like. I mean, the producers are probably asking you to take your shirt off.
No, they honestly don't.
They really don't.
No.
They don't me either.
On this show, they don't.
They never have. I don't find this amusing. I don't think this is very nice at all.
Well, that's,
I mean, as a sex symbol, you expect a note, maybe.
The show, Magnum, the show, I mean, the way it came about, and I don't take my shirt off a lot in our show. In fact, it doesn't happen that often. The character goes for a swim when he's got a problem, but that would look pretty silly if I was wearing an Aloha shirt. I love Hill Street Blues. It's one of my favorite shows. And
they don't take their shirts off.
I guarantee you watch the show every week. There's a scene with somebody rolling around in bed with their shirt off.
Wait a minute, now that you mention it.
But they don't get labeled a hunk show. And our show definitely isn't. Our show is a show about people.
And 6,000 of those real people showed up tonight. Tom hopes that eventually they will all become fans of the sport he loves.
You
While the team warmed up, I had a chance to talk to John Hillerman, a real volleyball fan.
I know nothing about volleyball, by the way. I'm here to make sure he doesn't hurt himself and put me out of work.
John Hillerman wasn't the only cast member here. Roger Mosley came to cheer the players, and Larry Minetti was here to play around a little himself.
I've always wanted to do this. And I know everybody out there is wanting to do this.
Tom took time out to give me a couple of pointers.
Don't listen to me, I do it wrong.
Okay.
It's gotta be the same flat surface.
Yours are all red. First, they showed me how to play. Then the game started, and they showed everyone how to play. Tom Selleck, the actor, became number 15 Tom Selleck, the All-American volleyball player. Running, jumping, and diving. This was no stand-in or stuntman. This was for real.
He's in another world when he's on volleyball. So you're talking about real people. This is the real Tom Selleck.
It was close. The USA coaches won the first game, but number 15 in the Outrigger Canoe Club fought back and tied the match 1-1. Really put the pressure on and breezed through the third game. But the Outriggers didn't give up. When the fourth game was over, it was again tied 2 apiece. Then they had to go into a sudden death playoff. Whichever team scored 7 points first would win this long-awaited grudge match. While the teams took a short breather, I had another question for John Hillerman. Rumor has it that you are the real sex symbol on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if true, it's wonderful news.
All right, one critic described your performance, and I've got it written down here, as an oasis of intelligence in an industry of monosyllabic mediocrity. He called you the Mr. T of culture.
I want that man's name. I intend to send him a very expensive gift.
Both teams battled hard in this final 7-point sudden death tiebreaker game. The crowd was on the edge of their seats as the score was again tied 5-5. And then the Outrigger team made a mistake. The USA coaches went ahead 6-5, and they only needed 1 more point to win. But the Outriggers were not going to give up. This was it. Tied at 6, the last game. The last point, the last chance. The whole match came down to this 1 point. Has never done a story on a celebrity before, but Tom Selleck's genuine concern for the youth of America and his hard work for the USA Olympic team makes him one of the most real of all the real people we've visited.